Aliens in the Outback, the exciting story of a Martian that gets lost on his vacation in the Australian Outback, written by Skylar Pennell.
Jerry is a hard-working Martian. He is a ditcher, a worker who digs. Jerry's works for a big construction company that builds underground transportation roads. He's been working for 15 years and has saved up a lot of vacation time. Jerry heard that Jupiter is nice this time of year, so he decides to plan a trip for the end of January 2015. Jerry loaded up his spaceship and set out for Jupiter. The spaceship reached Jupiter during an intergalactic tornado. The spaceship began spinning and spinning. Jerry thought he was in a wormhole. The funnel clouds spit the spaceship out between Mars and Earth. Jerry thought he was heading towards Jupiter. He accidentally pressed the hyperdrive button, sending him towards Earth. Australia is both a continent and a country. The first people to live in Australia were the Aborigines. Australia is the sixth most populated country in the world. Australia, New Zealand, North and Central America, and Tasmania are the only places on Earth that have marsupials. Marsupials are mammals that carry their young in a pouch.
Aliens in the Outback!
Jerry is in shock. He couldn't remember where the stop button was. All of a sudden, the spaceship entered Earth's atmosphere like a comet. The ship crash lands in the Australian outback. Poor, disappointed Jerry. He thinks he's still on Mars and his ship is broken. Jerry climbs out of his spaceship to look around. Jerry doesn't recognize anything. He starts wondering where he can find his friends. Then he notices a strange creature. It has pointy ears and a bushy tail. Red foxes were brought to Australia from the British Isles for the English sport of fox hunting. They may have caused the extinction of 10 native Australian animals. Foxes can grow to be up to 90 centimeters or 35 inches in length, with its tail measuring from 30 to 55.5 centimeters or 11.8 to 21.9 inches. Their fur coats are red or brown. They weigh 2.2 to 14 kilograms or 4.9 to 30.9 pounds. In the outback, foxes are predators of birds, reptiles, and marsupial moles.
Aliens in the outback.
It's an Australian fox, but Jerry has never seen a fox in his life. Jerry asks the fox, "What part of Mars are we on?" The fox hisses. Jerry says, "How rude." Then the fox starts nipping at him. Jerry Martian burrows under the sand to get away from the fox. As he's digging, he bumps into a marsupial mole. Jerry asks, "Why aren't you green?" The mole stares at the Martian and laughs. "Hi, my name's Harry. You're funny. Would you like to meet my folks? We're having a family reunion at home," said the marsupial mole. What in the world is a marsupial mole? A marsupial mole is a mole that lives in Australia. It lives in underground tunnels about 5 to 10 centimeters below the sand. They weigh 40 to 70 grams. Marsupial moles grow about 5 to 6 inches or 10 centimeters long. Its tail is 1 inch long and makes up 1/4 of its body. It is believed that marsupial moles live from 2 to 4 years. A marsupial mole group is called a labor, company, or movement. Marsupial moles eat bug larvae, including ant and beetle larvae. Adult beetles and ants are also tasty treats. They also eat small lizards and cossid caterpillars. Some marsupial moles live in the north and some live in the south. The marsupial mole's nose is protected by a shield that resembles a fingernail. Did you know that marsupial moles are hard to track because their tunnels are covered by the sand as they burrow?
We will now join our regularly scheduled program, already in progress.
The marsupial mole's name is Harry. Harry the marsupial mole is a pup or baby. Harry's mom is named Mary. Harry's dad is named Larry. Harry introduced his twin sister to the Martian. Harry's family is preparing a meal for the reunion. Harry doesn't think they have enough food for anyone else. Harry says he's not a guest, he's just a weird dude I bumped into today. The parents say, "Excuse our son and daughter for being so rude. You're welcome to stay, we have plenty of food." The parents ask, "Why are you green?" Jerry asked, "Why aren't you green?" Harry's parents thought Jerry was a southern marsupial mole. Southern marsupial moles are endangered. Harry's family are northern marsupial moles. Mary whispered, You know they're endangered, Larry." Larry said, "Don't be rude. Never mind. Would you like to join us for dinner?" "Yes, please," answered Jerry. Jerry noticed the food and he was disgusted. Jerry asked if he could have his ants well done. Harry's parents asked, "What does that mean?" Jerry said, "Never mind." During dinner, Jerry asked, "What planet are we on?" Everyone answered, "Earth." Jerry starts freaking out. Everyone wonders what's wrong.
It's time once again for Outback Facts.
Feral cats were once pets but now live in the wild. Feral cats are natural enemies of marsupial moles.
Aliens in the outback.
Jerry leaves the reunion to find his spaceship. He calls Mars and asks for spaceship tow service to pick him up. After he ends his call, Jerry's spaceship began to shake. A feral cat began to play with the spaceship like a ball of yarn. Jerry pressed the windshield wiper button. The cat was blasted with a squirt of water. Since cats hate water, it ran away. The spaceship tow truck flew over Jerry's spaceship. As the tractor beam pulled Jerry's ship into the air, Harry peeked out of the sand. Harry freaked out. Harry couldn't believe that Jerry was in a big metal object about to be swallowed up by a bigger metal object. Harry noticed that the spaceship tow truck driver was green. He figured Jerry was being picked up by one of his friends. "Those southern marsupial moles really know how to get around," said Harry.
The end.